Paul says, you're not allowed to have a tree next to the Mizbeach. This is a very interesting law. You're not allowed to put a tree. What's with the tree? Why would we want to put a tree next to the Mizbeach? Why yes, why not? The Medrash says that this is talking about any Mizbeach. It could even be the Mizbeach in the Mishkan, the Mizbeach in the Beis HaMikdash, even the Mizbeach, the Bamos that a person has in his own house when there was a heter, when it was allowed, when everybody was allowed to make their own Mizbeach. There you're also not allowed to have a tree. What's the tree? Why would we want to? Why aren't we allowed to? Medrash Chachma gives a very interesting and beautiful explanation for this Isser of putting a tree next to the Mizbeach. We know that it says many times when we're talking about the Karbonis, Ishireach nichoyach lashem. It's a pleasant reach for Hashem. Where it says, Ishe lachmi, the bread of Hashem, as if to say, Chas v'shalom, we can start thinking that maybe Hashem needs it. He has to eat. He has to appreciate. He has to enjoy the pleasant smells from the things, as if he's lacking something. And we know, of course, it's not like that. Now, if they have a desire, they were always busy with trying to appease the gods and trying to bring these sacrifices to this god and to that god. And if the god of water will be happy, we'll get rain. If the god of fire will be happy, then we'll have heat, then we'll have energy. Everything was about appeal. We know that Hashem is not like that. Hashem was, Hashem is, Hashem doesn't change, Hashem doesn't become better, Hashem doesn't become worse. Hashem is like He is. It doesn't help Hashem or it doesn't give anything more to Hashem, our karbonis, like it says in the pasuk in Eiv, Im tzadakta ma titein lo. If you do everything properly and you do everything like a tzaddik, what you think you gave Hashem something, or the pasuk says in Micha, Hayirtza Hashem ba'alfei elim. Hashem really needs your karbonis, your thousands of rams. Hashem doesn't need our karbonis, and it doesn't add anything to Hashem, and it doesn't. So how does it work? Okay, so we have to understand the idea of the karbonis and what does it mean reach nichoyach, and the Sifrei Kabbalah are full of deep explanations of what it means. But what it definitely does not mean is that we're giving Hashem something and we're helping Hashem in any such way. So, this is what it says in the end of Gemara Menachos. Says the Meshech Chochmah, he brings from the Kuf Yud, Menachos Daf Kuf Yud, says that Shimon ben Azai said, see that it doesn't say in the Torah when it talks about Karbonos, it doesn't say the word Elokim. It doesn't say the Shem Elokim, it says only the Shem Hashem, Yud Kei Vav Kei. Why? So that we shouldn't give any credence to the minim, to those apikursim. What does it mean if we would say Elokim, then the Apikuros thinks he's right, and those who deny the understanding of Hashem, so they're going to be right. What is the difference if it says Elokim or it says Hashem? It says in Meshech Chochmah, Elokim means Shekol Ha'echel Shaloi. All of the powers are in Hashem. That's what the word Elokim means. When we say Elokeinu Melech Ha'olam Ba'alei Cheles Kulei, Hashem is Haya Haya V'yiyah Adon Ha'olam. That's what Hashem means. Elokim means okay, so if we're bringing a carbon le'elikim, if we would say elikim, then the Apikuros can say, just like the idol worshippers, just like the Avodah they bring to their gods to enhance their powers. So we're kaviyachol enhancing the powers of Hashem. Of course, that's not so, and that's why it never says the word elikim in reference to the karbonos. It only says the name Hashem. It says in Meshech Chochmah, that's the pshat. That's why we don't have trees next to the Mizbeach. The Mizbeach has to be made out of stone. Stone is something that's unchanging, unbendable, never changes. Like it was created from the Sheish Semei Bereishis, that's what the stone is today. Never grows and never dies. If you start planting trees, then you're starting to put in yourself this belief that Ki'ilu, the karbonos have a shaykhus to the trees. It can grow, it can die, as if to say we're somehow influencing and we're doing something that Hashem becomes happier or less happy, becomes fuller or less full. This, of course, is so far from the emes that even the tree can never be next to the Mizbeach Hashem, so that we should never think that with our avodah we're giving something to Hashem that He needs, that He lacks. Of course, there's an inyan of the karbonos, there's an inyan of our tefillos. Everything has a place, and we have to do it for ourselves. But a person should never think that with his carbon, with his avodah, with his tefillah, he's changing Hashem. Good Shabbos.